Hey everybody, it's Aden from Game Sandwich. As you can see, we're here at PAX. I am here with Talon's Blade. So I'm here with one of the developers of Talon's Blade. Sorry for the awkwardness, first ever interview actually, and also in person, so mind that. But I played the demo, really fun, very much inspired by like Dark Souls, also like Kingdom Come if you're into those games. But some of the big questions I have for you are one, there is the dodge mechanic, you have to hold for it.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever think about maybe doing like different dodge mechanics with it, where it would like do magic when you dodge, or if you want to do anything that's like a quick dodge?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the game, in the system, when you, if you're using a controller or an Xbox controller, if you hold A, you will do a dodge roll away from your enemy. If you tap A, then you will kind of do a little strafe back or to the sides, depending on where you're kind of holding your joystick. And then one of the first spells you actually unlock when you get magic is the ability to do a slow dodge, where time kind of slows around you, giving you a brief reprieve from combat in order to like reposition. All right, where are the enemies? Where am I going with this? So yeah.
Cool. I mean, honestly, that sounds like it'd be awesome to enjoy. Now, one of the biggest things I did like about it was the whole magic system.
Yeah.
Now, like, can you expand on that? Like, there were 4 different spells. Like, how many can we expect in the game, like, in general?
So in this game at the moment, there are, if I recall correctly, 13 different spells. And how it works is it's broken down by into 3 types. It's either an active spell, something that you actually have to deliberately cast using the UI that you saw, or it's a passive spell, something like fire damage negation. There's some you get a spell where you can walk into a fire and it actually heals you instead of damaging you. So that's a passive ability. You don't have to do anything to activate.
As someone who obviously likes fire, as you saw, I will like that fire one.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Especially enemies that do fire damage to you, you're like, you just healed me. Well done.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. And then the active spells are broken down into telekinetic spells and pyrokinetic spells. Telekinetic spells are ones where you basically are manipulating enemies. I think one of the ones you might have seen, one of the ones you access very early on, is basically a telekinetic stasis where you freeze the enemy that you're fighting, that you're locked onto, and for a few seconds they're kind of suspended in air. They can't block, they can't attack you. You can just wail on them, so they're left completely open. And as you go through, you can upgrade that spell to basically, instead of just affecting the guy that's right in front of you, you can affect all the enemies in the vicinity, basically giving you free reign over the battlefield. So telekinetic spells are like that. It's maneuvering enemies, manipulating enemies, that sort of thing, draining life from enemies. Once you get the pyrokinetic spells, what those do is, I mean, as the name implies, pyro, fire, you can use it to either ignite your blade and basically go at them with a flaming sword, or you can set all of the enemies around you on fire. And then pyrokinetics is basically, obviously it's manipulation of fire, but what's kind of beyond fire in terms of energy level? Well, lightning, electricity. So as you upgrade through that spell tree, you start getting access to stuff like chain lightning and thunder storm, which basically just brings down a hail of thunder upon your enemies. All of this is is kind of really integrated to its core into the melee combat system by making it so you have to complete combos of certain lengths to cast the spells, and the higher you can make that combo, the more powerful the spell becomes.
That sounds amazing. Honestly, that sounds more in depth than I expected the magic system to get.
Yeah.
Just based off the demo,
Yeah.
but like overall, like the demo, absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it. I do have one more question for you though.
Absolutely.
What about crafting? Do you plan on putting any sort of a crafting system in there,
Sure.
like in-depth ones like Elden Ring and stuff? Like,
yeah, I'm certainly not as in depth as some of the big AAA players out there. What we've done is we've got a potion and alchemy crafting system, so you can craft some healing potions, you can craft poisons, you can craft strength buffs. You can also craft fire bombs that you can throw and light enemies on fire. During the level where you learn how to do that, there's actually a bunch of wheat fields, and if you throw a fire bomb into it, it burns the whole field.
Ooh.
Yeah, and basically depriving your enemy of their food supply if you do that. That's
okay.
Gameplay.
Yeah, I saw the alchemy a little bit. Like, now, is it also going to expand into weaponry as well? Like,
yeah. So,
or is it just those consumables?
Yeah. So consumables. You basically got 6 alchemical ingredients that can be brewed into 6 potions of different combinations. For the weapons, the main way weapons are kind of scaled is by discovering new weapons. So early on, you're gonna find your basic swords. In later levels, you start finding these really crazy weapons, much more powerful. And you can take those into a new game plus mode, and then you basically start wrecking against the easy first level enemies. And yeah. But at the moment, we don't have a way that you can like upgrade individual weapons. It's just, well, I found a more powerful weapon that I had. I'm going to use that shit because it's cool.
Cool. But yeah. Again, everybody, this is Talon's Blade. It honestly, demo was awesome. If you're here at PAX, check it out. It was very fun. If you're into Kingdom Come, if you're into Dark Souls, you'll probably have a blast playing it. But I've been Aden from Game Sandwich.
Yours, Vescos, Solar Games, Director of Talon's Blade. Thank you.
And then, yeah, check them out.
If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.